Hello again and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome as Magna Graecia. Hope everybody is good today. It is a Sunday where I am and a kind of chilly one, so I'm glad to be inside playing games for sure. So, before we get started today, I actually would like to take a quick look around and then also deal with a few admin things at least. Admin related primarily to our new, slightly more diplomatic direction. So, first I just wanted to take a look over here and show you how the Seleucid Empire is doing. The answer being, not as good as they were doing. Arnia is grown at their expense a bit, and they currently are also fighting the First Seleucid Civil War against a revolt and against several of their, I would guess, former subject states or something over there. So, yeah, some interesting developments. Perhaps they will not be our mid or late game challenge. Egypt is still looking like that might be the most viable late game boss. Though, surprisingly, the Carthaginian kingdom is also still around. Aside from that, I did want to again show you the Bosporan kingdom, which seems to be doing well. That is something that has come to be, I think, expected in this patch. They always seem to do pretty well. It is a bit of a shame in a way because I've actually wanted to play them myself, but I feel like perhaps it is too easy. Perhaps you have your own opinions on that and can cue me in. Alright, that was the main things I wanted to kind of glance around at. Carthage is growing a little bit, so we do have to keep an eye on them. And one thing we could do if we really want to throw ourselves in there is I noticed there's one little unaffiliated state down here. We could think about making them even a client state. They're not far off. Somebody to feed some territory to down there? I don't know. We have to be careful though. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin. You know, we must remember Rome is still there. And we must remember we're expanding over here. So let me know what you think about that. We also actually could even right now, immediately after improving relations a bit, make Serenica, our former trade partner over there, into a feudatory, opening up paths into Egypt. This is going to have to be done pretty quickly, though, if you guys think that's a good idea. I'm a little bit hesitant to do it on my own without a push from you. So maybe I'll come back to it at the end of the episode and commit to it, but not right now. Right now, we can improve with some other people, though. Spend some of that money we've got going here. All right. And on that note, let's start with Astria. They are currently in a little conflict, but it is only against a revolt that their ally is having. I think they as well could possibly get into tribute territory. I don't know, could be pushing it a little bit hard. Let's wait, let's save our money on them. Let's instead focus down here. Down here, what I want to try to get to happen is to get a few of the demand subject transfers to work. This one just needs a little bit of a push of relation improvement, so let's start getting that done. They are just a feudatory of this state, which is not a particularly powerful state to worry about. There may be one or two in here as well. This one as well is a feudatory of Illis, as is this one. And both of them also, I think, we could get into the right territory. Let's start with just this one, though. We can't be throwing away all our money. And then I'm thinking also, I found a little unaffiliated state here. They are allied with Macedon, but that's all right. They also, I think, could easily get into feudatory territory. So let's improve with them as well. That's enough money being thrown away after these guys, so let's stick with that. The reason I'm trying to build up a little feudatory army down here is that the popular opinion seems to be that we should expand ourselves into the Peloponnese area here. So to facilitate that, it would be nice to have some feudatories. We can integrate them later, but they could help us in conquering this area. Elis is not particularly weak. They do have a little defensive alliance with pretty much everybody up here, so it will require that we bring our full manpower to bear when we decide to move into there. Still have some hope that we can persuade them to come on to our side as well, but it may depend a little bit on how this war goes for them. They may get a little bit strong. All right, the last kind of admin thing to take care of. I had been improving relations with some people over here. One of them we had guaranteed. I'm going to revoke that guarantee. Notice how that does not even actually affect your opinion much. It does, however, put them into tribal vassal status territory. I'm actually a little bit hoping, though, to get them up to actual tribute status. I mentioned in the last episode, I prefer one tribal vassal, maybe more, but our feudatories are going to be giving us manpower. It'd be nice to have somebody also giving us actual money. But we could use that money. So they are one. These people we were also improving relations with. They would come over to tribal vassal. Are we still improving relations with them? No, we are not. That means they have hit their... Oh, no, this is the one I just revoked on. All right, sorry about that. This was the other one. Yes, and with them we are still improving relations, so no reason to send them a gift quite yet. And here as well, we are still improving relations, so they also don't need a gift quite yet. I think that's good enough for now. We're building up claims over here as well, and we do still have a claim on this territory also. But first, we have our war to deal with now. Let's turn our direction back to the east. Got my fleet headed back that I foolishly sent out with an army that did not have enough food supplies. That's all right, though. We'll get them home, get them stocked up. They probably could have joined in here and maybe borrowed the supply train of the other levy. I'm not sure if levies can share supply trains or not. I've never looked into it, really. Not something to dwell on too long, though. All right, let's get our clock going here and get this war on. We do also, I would actually point out, have an invention. I'm waiting till we have 2, and then we can get the theater unlocked and finally solve some of the problems here. Also, we will focus on missions a little bit. Towards the end of the episode, perhaps, I'll look at completing some of those. But I know you want to see how this plays out here. So we do have to kind of keep our eye on both territories, but mostly got to keep our eye on the army up here, coming in. Let's slow it down just so I can work my way into it. I'm not really sure what kind of an army we're going to be facing here, so, you know, got to pay attention. We can speed it up a little bit, though. It seems to be going fine. They're headed over, running away. Might as well just siege down provinces one by one. Get some more. Let's see where their forts are here. I should use this fort map mode. They have 1 fort in this whole area. All right. Okay, let's just keep sieging stuff down then. Let's try to at least look at the populations here, though. I don't want to send my guys around too much to literally every province. That gets a bit tedious. So we'll send them down into here, and then down to the provincial capital and the city down here. Sound like a plan. Good. All right, fleet is killing time there. The siege is progressing. I wonder what wonder is here. The Acropolis of Pergamon. Okay. And we have an event here as well. Another devout man who, for a little bit of money, would increase our stability by 6. Oh, lovely. So that puts it really up nice and high. I'm going to wait till we're at 65 straight, though. Since we're still going up, I think we'll get there in, I don't know, a year or so. And then we can do that religion change. There we go. On to the other city. Do we have any other weird things happening? Oh, yep, I did totally forget that I wanted to pay attention here. And our little guy here, no longer willing to do that. All right, let's send him a gift and hope that that helps. And then we'll come back and check on them in another month or 2. We don't really care if they go up and take more stuff again. We'll come down and deal with it later. We're only here for the slaves. Doesn't really matter there. Seems that they do not have much of an army bumming around. Oh, yeah. Our little buddy Heraya took a little bit of land. That kind of puts him out of reach, perhaps. I don't know. 13. Are we still improving relations with them? No, we are not. And we would have to spend a whole big hunk of money and yet not be able to improve that much more. Because this, stays at 25 gold, but your max stays the same. And we did not hit them just right in the stride. I can try to send a gift, see if that does it. It's minimal expenditure. And you can actually kind of look right away, even. It doesn't really, it'll show you if the relations have improved well enough. But it's no fun to look in advance. I'm not sure if you got what I meant there. Not important. All right, let's go back to our buddies over here and see what they're willing to do. Oh, not quite willing to go into tribute territory. Oof. And there's nothing much else we can do to improve their relations. I wonder if offering them an alliance will do. The offering a guarantee obviously didn't work in this case. Whether that's always that way or not, I don't know. If I offer them an alliance, maybe that would change, but I doubt it. Might be worth trying, though. I would really prefer that they not be a tribal vassal and that they be a tributary. I could use the extra income. Or, well, that's not going to improve it now, though. I think that would cost us more money. But we might as well move this direction. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. We do want to work down towards this, so let's take the extra improve opinion maximum here. And then I don't think this is going to all go up because we're not still improving relations with them. So we'll have to do it again if we want it to boost. I'm going to see what happens after a month or two here, though. I don't know, I have like feelings something could change if I just am paying enough attention. Alright, go to location. Siege is done. We can take care of these fellas down here. We can let the looting be gentle since this is a place that we want. Keep. Battle's not quite as lopsided as I would prefer. Let's keep an eye on our guys up here. They are more important. Yay, more slaves. The Olympiad has rolled around again. Tribune. I actually want to see his job. It never hurts to maybe get rid of somebody who's not performing quite as well as you would want. He was tribune. What does that mean then? Huh. It's not a government job? I must look into that. Or they're both listed as tribunes. Odd. What does that mean? I'm confused. Why are they tribunes? What is a tribune? Maybe I'm just a little bit worn out today then or something that I've forgotten what that is. Alright, well, we'll pick whoever then. They are both equally loyal. He has some good military skills, though, but is not the member of a family. No, let's keep him around anyways, though. Yeah, no commander abilities. No, actually, let's just send him. We may end up needing a family member around for stuff. Sometimes you can get a little bit shy on noble families. So we'll be sending him. Alright, that is all sieging down then. Let's go see if we can get a battle in as well here. Get some tradition and such. Sparta have any territory here anymore? They do have one province. Aha, excellent to know. Let's get our fleet into port there then. How's this battle going? Oh wow, that is not going well. The Spartans are a resilient bunch against the levies, I must say. I mean, we're gonna win, but boy, that was not a pretty battle. We lost the same. It was mostly morale hits then. Where are they headed to now? Probably just about anywhere they can. Should do a bit better this time. I should have checked their tactic. I wasn't paying attention. Tell you what, I am going to switch this out to something else, though. We'll try envelopment. Hopefully our legions do a bit better. Alright. Nope, still didn't matter, since they're going with tortoising now. That was moderately better. These are legions too, so they're costing us, you know, citizens and such when they pass on. That's not great. All right, let's get them embarked and go and take this last little bit here from Sparta. What's going on up here? That looks a bit peculiar. Arnia. Let me see the diplomat. All right, they're wanting to expand up in this region, I see. We may have to do something about Rome, to be honest. I'm not liking their continued expansion. Alright, let's check on these guys again here. No, not getting any better. But maybe some power balances would change or something. Potential or other strength. I'm still gonna just leave them be, though. We're just a bit. Gotta remember, everybody, that I'm trying to bribe here before I, you know, overlook somebody and wasted all the money. Where'd you guys go? Ah, there they are. I want at least one battle in here. I want to see how the legions perform. Hurry, faster. Alright, we've got our claims up over there, too. Oh, and we have an omen. Tell you what I want to check really quick here is to see if there's anything we can switch over to. New... That we maybe got the holy site here. I did point out previously there's a holy site here for Diana, but we don't seem to be able to switch over to her. That's alright. Before I call down the omen then, I'm actually going to switch this deity out. So we are replacing the Hellenic deity of economy, which gives us a nice build cost reduction, but only 5%, with the Hellenic deity of Hermes, who will give us commerce income increase and national freeman happiness, even a little bit of a better one for than the Dionysus has. We will, not that one, be careful, do not click wrong. This will cost us 15 stability, but I think it is worth it. We can't call a deity with this omen for 36 months. That's a bit of a shame. I should have done it sooner then. I would have liked to have called this deity right now. Oh well. We could wait to call any deity for 3 years? Doesn't really seem worth it though. I mean, it's only a percentage or so point difference, so let's just call down that one again. Alright, and let's get a treasure in here. So population growth and citizen growth, or citizen happiness. We have one more for freeman happiness here. We can pop in, deposit that. Excellent. Finally have done that. It only took tons and tons of episodes. Where did that army go? I don't know. Somewhere. Oh, don't forget to land my army there. You guys get in. There we go. Yes, maybe I should just go siege down. Let's just siege this city down again, see if those troops make an appearance again. I'm sure that city has enough people in it to be looted once more. Alright, good. Just a dead pop, that's a shame. There's a port there so I can get the ships into harbor. There we go. Okay, the Olympics have ended. Aww. And another, two advances. And I should really be paying attention to what those advances give us. Because each one also gives you like more omen power or pop capacity, and I always just don't pay attention to it. Tell you what, should we send our army up here for some more fun with Sparta? I don't think it hurts, and maybe he can go then and he can actually loot some cities, which might be beneficial. In fact, I should maybe turn him around. It might not hurt. I have the feeling I'm going to get up there and change my mind. I don't like to drag wars out longer than I absolutely have to, because you can be moving on to other wars. Alright, let's get this war finished up then. Yeah, I'm changed my mind already. I'm a big fan of limited wars. Let's get the fleet over here. Not the army, the fleet. Bring everybody home. They can be disbanded right when we have secured what we want here. I really would have liked to have given my legion just 1 or 2 extra fights, though. These guys have to be somewhere. Is there any more Spartan territory that I'm somehow overlooking? Nope, that's it. Alright. But distraction. Too important to neglect. So let's finally do this. This will also ease the aggressive expansion impact when we take some land in this war, which will be good because we're trying to make friends in the region. So we can finally build the Grand Theater. Let's get those up before this province is so disloyal that it won't let us build anything. Let me see. Theater, Grand Theater, yay. They are really, really expensive. What is the loyalty like in this province right now? Not as bad. So tell you what I'm going to actually do is build both the Grand Theaters down in here. As you can see, we can only afford 2 of them, and we'll worry about that one later. Alright, let's finish this war up, perhaps. Yes, alright. Well, let's maybe work on that siege. We'll see. Maybe we, yep, there's the troops. I want them. I want the army tradition. I want a battle or 2. They are running far, though. I don't think they can go this way, though. They probably have access with the neighbors. Yes, they do, and we do not. And I don't really feel like dragging myself over there to get it, so forget it. Alright. One more check over here. I know you guys are probably going crazy, going, why do they keep checking that? But, you know, I want to pay attention. Yeah, we'll go see if we can take that siege. I'm kind of hoping... The Council of Solokai have taken it upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of slaves. Alright, more popularity. And we'll get a few freemen in this region. I do want to make sure he is going to lose a bit of loyalty, which is a shame. But if we do the reverse, he's going to gain corruption. So no, I think that's worth it. We can find other ways to make him loyal. Keep our eyes on everything happening over there. Are all our troops home? They all are. Good. Both our navies are there. I did actually discover that Zeno is actually the sister of the royal consort of the queen, as it were. So, yeah, family. That's nice. All right. We should probably wrap this up, but maybe we let the siege finish. Yeah, they got enough food. We can get a few more slaves out of it. It might be worth it. It doesn't take that long, and I'm also kind of hoping that we just give some time for our relations to improve so that we don't have the aggressive impact that will damage our ability to get stuff here. Yeah, I think that's going to be a wise idea, at least so we can grab one of them. So we're dragging out the war a little bit. Oh, we'd had one more invention too. So that invention will be then this, so that we can lower heavy infantry cost. I guess that's A+, but also so that we can get the foundry up so we can complete one of our missions. There we go. I'm actually relatively hoping that Macedon gets attacked and reduced in size just a tiny bit. And then we can maybe make a subject of them. They're pretty close. I checked in between. Costing us war score there, but probably not that much. More important to just get some slaves from this. Do we think about which war we want to fight next while this is continuing? That revolt is really getting big. Now let's focus on one war at a time. Cheers. Coffee. Okay, getting close on the siege. Can we get the foundry building up? Where do we need that foundry building? It needs to be built in Metapontian. How much is a foundry? Alright, we can afford it just barely. That's fine then. Let's do that so that it gets going. I'll look at that in a second, but first we have an unused trade route in the capital. So either hemp would help our naval abilities, okay, and we can even get it, but I'm actually a little bit wanting to maybe start working on anything more for the nobles, and noble happiness throughout the country would be nice. I'm not sure what would do that. Dyes. Yeah, no dyes available. Alright, in that case, we'll just round out our thing here. Let's make sure these are not the Bosphorian Kingdom. They're nice and safe, so let's get it from them. We will never lose that import. Alright, what do we have for an event here? Veterans do, after wars, toil and hardship. It is with hopeful eyes that the veterans of our armies look towards retirement. A life of rural farming, that worked out so well for Rome, will, with promised farmland often parceled out to the most deserving. Alright. Mnsreta Egothoclid has been appointed on behalf of our generals to negotiate a complex arrangement whereby we might assuage our tired veterans and yield to them some reward. We should be very wary of what might occur should we refuse. Alright, we can offer something at least. State-owned farmland is removed from Tyndaris. The province no longer gets the following effects. Where's Tyndaris? How did I spell that again? T-Y-N and Daris. I didn't realize it had a modifier for state-owned farmland. Conqueror's statue, state-owned farmland. Huh. And the tax is nice, but... Or, commanders like bribes, don't they? Morale of armies? No. It would increase whose loyalty? Oh, including all of our governors. And that's 4 years of low morale. We would lose a ton of money, though, actually. Okay, no, that's not really worth it. And we don't need their support. That just does no good at all. I don't think this state-owned farmland thing is that nice. It's okay. I just spent all my money, and I don't like those events that can happen when you go in debt. Usually they're okay, but sometimes they're like, oh man, that's going to kind of be rough. So this is why you always keep a couple hundred in the bank. We are going to have to do that. Alright, we are almost done with this siege. Got some more trade offers. Local power. Sometimes. Alright, whatever. That will do. Just want the siege over, and then we can end this. 3 pops. Excellent. Where did they go? Okay, Metapontine, where we're building the foundry. Alright, shall we make peace here then? Probably. I can head down here though and see if we grab a couple more. Why not? I'm getting more and more greedy. This war is just about slaving then. This is a city as well, so we're going to have them sit there for a second. Hey, you know, you do what you have to do. There we go, exactly one more. And down there. Grab that one, then we'll make peace. Oh, we do have another deal there. Alright, excellent. I am kind of keen to deactivate my levies, to be honest, so that's why I want to end this war. There we go. That will do. Then we actually need to get them up there, because that's a legion. And they're going to have to be picked up by some ships. Oh, come on up, guys. Somehow. Alright. Let me check very quickly how relations are doing over here. Still not willing to give us tribute. Yes, and it is getting worse. The relative power ratio has not changed in any way. They're still improving relations. I'm thinking about going for them next, just FYI. What about you guys? Demand subject transfer. Excellent. We could do that. They have accepted. Yay. I am wondering, does that actually upset their previous overlord? Stole our vassal, yes. Which is exactly why I'm not doing it for some people who are actually viable, but are allied with Macedon. I want to keep Macedon friendly a bit longer. What about you guys? Not quite. Yeah, that's it. That's a bit of a shame because the AE is going to hit this, but yeah, it should still be fine. It'll just take longer. We'll still get the relations high enough, I'm sure. So let's get this war done then. Super peace. I would like that and that. That looks fine by me. It's only 2 aggressive expansion. That should be perfectly good. Anything else we can do? Tell them to release a nation. Not possible with the current combination. That's fine. Subject. Reset. Alright. Sparta becomes a client state. You're kidding. We have enough to make Sparta a client state. Can we combine that actually with the territory? No, not the provinces, because I still would want all of that. And then we make Sparta a client state on top of it. That would really hit the aggressive expansion. I think it exposes us an awful lot. I'd be loving to know what people think about that. I hadn't really had that idea for Sparta. That's why I'm a bit shocked. I didn't think it would be so easily possible. Let me look at the map really quick. I mean, this is fine and good territory. Nothing to write home about, though. Wrong religion and wrong culture. So it's not something I particularly want. It does put us into a more, powerful position in some ways, but in a weaker others. I'm going to pass on it, people. If you want me to do that in the next war with somebody large, let me know. I'm more than willing to do it. I just wasn't expecting or planning to do it now. I'd rather not. I want to finish some of our diplomatic pushes before we start grabbing big people like that. And their position is not what am I looking, the term I'm looking for, not geopolitically. There's another, from a strategic perspective, and not ideal. All right, so they do not have to become our vassal. That is fine. We'll just take some of their tariff here, leave the rest for now, and we can always get it later. It doesn't matter. The major point of this war was just this land. Don't take more than you want. We'll take more later, I promise. All right, there we go. Need to get these guys to shore. I wonder, since they're black flagged, I should be able to move them somewhere else, like there, maybe, and then not have to send the fleet quite so far away, and they can get picked up there. Now we have a new region for a new governor. How exciting. That's actually one of the great things about getting new regions is actually being able to give somebody a job. Let's check the families really quick. All right. Nobody is even close to being grateful other than the kids, so it's relatively irrelevant. We can just give somebody the job. The provinces shouldn't have too many difficulties. This is one region, I would assume, correct? Yes, it is the Greek region. Greece region, I guess you would say in this case. Let's get them a governor. All right, 21 years old. Ooh. And very good on finesse. Not the best on military. But doesn't seem like many of our options are, to be honest. Wow. Yeah. Other than the 63-year-old gentleman, he's nicely balanced. I think we're going to still just have to go with the finesse first and worry about the rest later. Her loyalty is also very high. She's from a good family. She will hit the local research points. Oh, that's kind of a shame. Let's make sure she doesn't have anything negative that I'm not overlooking. I generally trust that they put everything relevant there, but not always. All right, that's fine then. She'll do. Whoops, all right, and in the mountains, of course. Regions, Lismacha. You are the new governor there. Yeah, choose whatever policy you want for now. That is fine. Let's take a quick look at what we've got down here. We do have one port. Is that the provincial capital? I can't tell. No, that's to relocate. Where is it? Is it here then? Oh, you're kidding me. A settlement. You put it on a settlement rather than there. Alright, we're going to have to look into moving that then. We'll look into it in a bit. Speaking of which, yeah. I should have done this a long time ago. I hope they haven't accrued a lot of slaves there. Well, a fair amount, but that's fine. It's horses that could be beneficial. I do, however, want to finally relocate the capital here. The capital should be somewhere defensible and a city. We can get more slaves into this region and then move them as required. So relocate capital. That will hit the loyalty of the province, but so be it. Now much more defensible as well. There we go. This is all done here. Their provincial loyalty is still declining by a good amount. I thought those theaters would help a bit more than that, because a theater in principle, 0.05 territory loyalty. I'll check on it later. And then I'm probably going to have to just switch policies here. Speaking of switching policies, we can advance this a little bit, get our troops home. That's important. I will... Oh, the capital did move down here. Okay, good. Thank you. It did properly? No, it still looks like it's here. This is the capital of Magna and Arcadia. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm slow. I was thinking for some reason like regional capital. Sorry, capitals are province level, not region level. All right, iron. Ooh. Well, we're importing our own iron already, so that can get exported. That's fine. Yeah, Benito, they are our tribal vassal, so that's a plus. All right, now that we've made that peace as well, we can deactivate our troops. Once I take a look here, I'm not sure what to do with them. I'd have to pay a whole nother 25 gold to get that relation up, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's my own fault. And these people, right? Sorry, still improving. To the maximum of 76, so they got some more time left, but getting close. Another trade deal there, accept another trade deal from our good friends Astria. We'll accept that as well. You guys need to speed up a little bit in getting there to the shore. I can deactivate them, but I'm actually kind of waiting for just a second because of the strength modifiers for some of these things. That's gonna take a little while. All right. I can just reactivate the troop. It's fine. Oh yes, they are also our vassals, so they also get the trade goods. Come on, Legion, come home. Foundry is complete there, which should mean perhaps that we can complete this. Nope, they need to be importing wood. What are they importing at present? Spices and wine. We actually still have some pre-provincial investments. We could use one. Well, I really do prefer to use them in the capital. Rather than cancel these. So, which one would we have to cancel? The wine, probably. For the Freeman happiness. Yeah, I guess so. And import wood. Is there even wood to import? Can I not check? That's a shame I can't at least check. There's got to be one trade route that's appeared that I can check. There's always one trade route I've forgotten. Nope. It's not. Oh, what a shame. No places I can experiment with. So fine. Let's just get that done then. Trade overview, imports. We are looking for something imported into Tarentum. And that would be preferably not the spices, the wine. Not the right direction. There it is. Let's cancel that. All right. And now let's hope that there's actually wood available for import from somewhere. Only wood, come on. Yeah, only from our own internal regions. That's fine. We're doing this to complete a mission, not for any other reason. So, shipyards of Metopontion. That will give us ship recruit speed. Nothing really important, but the next one down we can get a little fleet. It's going to cost us, but you know, that's nice. I'm not sure if it's actually cost efficient, we'll find out, but they're some heavy ships. And while we are here, then we can talk about the other thing. Given we need our money for a lot of other things, I'm going to go for the bread and circuses here, lose some food in this region, and we'll get National Freeman Happiness for 10 years up to 12%. That will be, you know, useful. Hey, I just find that I can build granaries. It's fine. We'll worry about that later. We also can then finish the Expand Trade in Syracuse mission. 2 building slots in Syracuse. Excellent. And I believe then we can even complete Syracuse is a metropolis. Excellent. That will give us what? Tax and migration attraction. Also good. We then also can do Embellished Syracuse. And that will... one of the following must be true. Most of them are. We'll get 2 new nobles there. Some tax. 2 more building slots for a total of 4. And local civilization level 10%. Excellent. We shall do that. The rise of Syracuse. The announcement of Isagonus the First Agathoclid that Syracuse will open her doors to all able artisans, masons, and architects has been sent out to every corner of our kingdom. It is his will that no expense be spared to embellish the city and to make it a true gem of Siciliota culture. The world will look at my works. Yeah, I did forget this mission actually. When you take this mission, it's nice to have a little money in the bank. We have a good income though, so hopefully that gets rolling, but we can't spend any money for a little while because this mission will give some events that require usually spending money. So it's good to have that so that you can get the extra bonuses. We did get some prestige for the family and some extra political influence, which is good. How are these guys coming? I really want to deactivate my troops, but I just really kind of want this this guy turned into a tributary before that happens. I was like, what? That doesn't look right. All right, so they are getting very close as well. Maybe another month or 2. Let's get our troops home, then we'll deal with it. Come on, troops. There we go. Can you go out and join your fleet there? Whoa, they get involved then. Guess it was a little naval battle. There we go. Now we can get you guys home. Yay, the boys are coming home. Gonna pull that aside for a moment. Another month or so has gone by, so we can again check on our buddy here. You probably think I'm a bit obsessive about that. Alright, social stratification. The renovations of Syracuse is in some ways fundamentally reshaping the city. And not only through the addition of new quarters in and around the new buildings, every part of the city has been given a new focus and a change of status. Alright, let's figure out what to do. I have to wrap up too. I'm a little bit over time, but it's Sunday, you know, maybe you guys don't mind devoting a few extra minutes to watching me today. So we can get pop promotion speed, or we can get local tax, or we can get a bunch of loyalty from whom? Who are these people? They are all already pretty loyal. They look like the heads of the family, other than the one guy who's hopeless, and he's old. He's like 71 by now. I don't know which one of these is the most beneficial. I tend to like pop promotion speed, but that would mean that there actually needs to be pops to promote, which I would guess there probably are, to be honest. Mainly because the city keeps on getting a bunch of slaves in it. So yeah, well, let's do the pop promotion speed then. Yep, that'll take all of our money. That's all right. What's money? The men of means like you and I, or women as well. All right, untiring devotion, splendid. 3 stability bonus. This is great. It's so nice to have positive stability. That should be impacting also the provinces' decay rates a little bit so they don't lose their loyalty quite so quick. Military access from Knossos. Sure. Who you got war with? Anybody else we can steal over here? Doom. Subject transfer. Not quite. Subject transfer. Oh yes, I only was improving with one of them. And these fellas as well. Become a feudatory also. That's going to be a while. But these guys, hopefully it's not going to be a while. Yes, there we go. Now you guys can watch me stop obsessing about this. Let me know what you think about tribal vassals and how many you should keep around, but I want some tributaries because I want some extra money. So they are now our first tributary. Welcome to the family, guys. That is great. These guys will be the next one. Or not. They are planning our demise. They're probably planning our tributaries' demise. We'll see about that, but that'll probably go away in a moment. Must be some wars down here. Alright, I think we can slowly then start wrapping up. We can actually then get our legions down. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. That's costing us lots of everything. Wonder how much it's costing us. Well, we are at max research efficiency at least. Military. There we go. Military legions. I wanted to just take a look there. How are you guys doing anyways on our capacity? All right. Got some another little branch over here in Greece. That'll be useful. I like that. All right. Let us disband all levies. Not much in the way of military experience, I must say, because they ran from us. We can get these guys also drilling. Military access from Harar. That's isn't that somebody? Ah, okay, that is one of our people. I thought, correct? No. Ah, that's the one who was going to be our people. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Who are they at war against now? Ellis. Oh, not surprising. This is going to be an interesting war. Maybe they will end up coming over to us anyways once they get knocked down to size by Ellis. We'll see who started that war and everything. Oh, well. Alright. More trade offers. Alright. Legion is practicing. We actually have some good money coming in still. So let's do you, because we can maybe keep relations or trade access up. I think that's a modifier that applies sometimes. And more and more and more. Lots of little stuff popping up to keep us entertained. Macedon. I would love, look at that. No, that's still far away now. It was higher. Lower. It's because of the strength modifiers. It was when our armies were activated. This was like 35 or something, I want to say. I was like, that's close. All right, I better wrap up here. So, the questions for you going forward are, do you agree that it was okay not to take Sparta there? Or are you ranting and raving at your screen right now? While I'm talking to you, I'm just switching some of these guys over to cultural assimilation as well. This province, yes, undoubtedly needs it also. There we go. And I'll actually check how they're doing some other time, but soon-ish. Money, that's all right. And we'll check on these guys when we come back as well and see how they are all doing. Aw, could be worse. Could be. All right. So do you agree with that Sparta move? And more importantly, do you think we should head on down here and make friends with these people? Putting ourselves in a position to cause troubles for our Carthaginian friends. Possibly our Egyptian friends, though we are trading with them for everything now, so it would be very bad to go to war against them. Yeah, so we shall see. As a way of a promise to you that we will be going in here, though, for more stuff. Before we conclude, I will just get a little covert action going there to fabricate a claim. On, which one is this? Laconia. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to actually have any territory left. And which one is Achaia? I thought that was right around here too. Yes. Let's go for the provinces down here. Laconia. There we go. All right. I should wrap up. My apologies for dragging that out. But we got our first Greek territories, our first Greek subject, working on a couple more of them, our first actual tributary up here. And hopefully more of them will also come online soon. Yep, they should. I think so. And then we can also plan our next actual proper war. Grabbing Greek cities over here is one option. Maybe going against Carthage to just knock them down to size, another option. Going against Rome to make sure that they don't start to think that they are a northern Italian power instead of a central Italian power. Lots and lots of options. Thank you again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you are enjoying your weekends, if that is the case, or are having a smooth ride into the week, should it be the case as well. Take care of yourselves. I will see you next time when we push our overseas adventures even a little bit further. Till then, ciao.